I want to tell you guys about something that I wrote about recently, and it's something that I think the group jam really needs to be made aware of at this point in time. When I first started playing in bands, I remember the bands were kind of average. They were almost aggressively average. I remember that there was no real life in the music. The music all sounded good, it was in the right key, and we played our little gigs, but there was nothing magical about it. But as time went on, I ended up in a band a while back, and it was an incredible chemistry in the band. And I remember we used to play songs like Into the Void from Black Sabbath and Parasite from Kiss, and I remember the room would explode when the band started to play. I wasn't on the electric guitar. There was an electric guitar player, a bass player who just turned it up. I remember we used to have the guts and the experience to turn up the music, and the room became a cauldron of energy. It was a whirlwind. Once you cross that barrier, there's really no going back. When you cross that barrier, when you cross that threshold of playing in an incredible band, one that has magnificent energy and power, and the beat is just driving and the bass is pounding, and you're lost inside the music, there's no turning back. Musically speaking, I kind of loosely call that the barrier of confidence. Now, I define the barrier of confidence as the sudden realization that something that was previously out of reach, that is now within your reach, and has been for quite some time. I defined it that way for a very strong reason. And the reason is because great music, regardless of what stage you're in musically, is within your reach right now. And this is why I want to talk to you about this. I've noticed that a lot of people come to the group jam and they're kind of sheepish. They stay in the back, they kind of strum their chords. And of course I don't take issue with that at all. Everybody has their own level of development. But if I could give to you my knowledge of what it takes to play in a great band, I think you would realize that you have within your capability right now the power to really sing loudly, to step up to the plate and grab the microphone and lead the group, or get together with two other acoustic guitars and really strum the chords loudly so they're heard. Now right now we're acoustic musicians group jam, so we're not amplified. Little by little we're starting to amplify more of the members, which is great. So it's going to be more and more important for beginner to intermediate acoustic guitarists to really play loudly and get together with two other guitar players and kind of form a wall of sound. Now, what's going to happen when you do this is you're going to cross a threshold. You're going to cross the barrier of confidence. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. The barrier of confidence is going to be crossed when you're strumming your guitar loudly with two other guitars strumming the same thing. You're in complete sync and unison, and you're an active contributing member to the song. And if you dropped out of the song would take a step back. Now, when you do that, and the vortex of energy, the whirlwind of sound is created in the group jam, you'll never turn back. Once you cross that threshold, you're going to realize that you can be part of the band at your current state of development.